What a treat tonight as two dynamic talents collide. Scheifele's coming off a monster offensive night in the last contest. Hughes is relentless in his pursuit of physical contact and pursuit of the puck. Two of the game's best are ready to go, and the only place to watch it is EA Sports. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Kraken have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves.
Goaltenders have to be able to read where the puck is going to, and he reads it perfectly as he has a strong push cross post and makes the save.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Sends the feed in front. Off the pipe. Wicked slap shot. Oh, what a reactionary save. Seattle's got possession here in their own end. Now he slides it up to Lage. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Hammers the shot. And that goes off course off a body. Takes a shot. Denies the slapper. Oh, there's one more.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
Up along the wing. A feed out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Fires it, they score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean. Well, James, this is a great play all the way around. A perfect pass to a perfectly executed shot as he sets up and waits for it right in his wheelhouse. Just lets the one-timer rip.
And the point streak continues in this rivalry series.
Well, and it's going to continue because he's been manipulating his opponent with the puck here, James. He's been opening up space and he's been creating offense.
And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Seattle's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Here's the official call.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
Seattle's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Picked up along the boards by Shekai. And he loses control of the puck. Seattle's got it along the wall. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Nietzsche will look to win the draw to continue this power play. The Knights win the draw. And he dodges the poke check there. Quick feed to Ovechkin. And that one's turned away. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Holloway's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Nietzsche has it in their own end. Seattle's got a hold of the puck.
Andrechuk's penalty is almost expired.
And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit, just stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Stopped by the goaltender. The Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Schmidt's got control of it now behind the cage. Moves it to Ehlers. Shot! Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Seattle's got the lead here late in this first period. Off the draw, they take possession. Shakes off the coverage. Moves it to the middle. Takes a shot. Takes the puck behind the net. The Knights have it behind the net. And here's the pass to Gretzky. Shot! That's off a stick. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Tarasenko's got it on the offensive end. Here's a shot. Montembeau's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, Seattle's ahead 1-0. And off the draw, they win possession. Receives the pass. Makes some space. Stones him in front. Picked up along the wall by Perfetti. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Montembeau's the only reason that his team is in this game.
Breakaway! Centering feed! Scores! What a finish on the play!
James, this is just an absolute clinic in body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Seattle's got to be feeling good about how their game is going tonight, extending the lead to 2.
And I think there's a bit of relief here, James. I mean, when you've been peppering the goaltender all night long and you're not being rewarded for it, sometimes it can go the other way, but they execute.
Off the goaltender and in! That's a goal! The Knights needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Fleury. Here we go, 2-on-1. Steps inside. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Moves it quickly over to Miller. And he elects to play the puck. And not much on that one. The Knights gain possession. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. The Knights ready to go on the attack. Holloway's got it along the wing. Great glove save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still lots of time left in the period. The Knights have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Fleury's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
The Knights win it. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Knights played along the boards. Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save, because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Seattle's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. They win the draw and go on the attack. The one-time rocket teed up and turned away on his part. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Fires it on net.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
More than half the period has expired. It's 2-1. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Gretzky's won the draw, and they're on the attack. The Knights move it in. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's blocked away. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Fleury.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Seattle's on the attack. Beauvillier's going to play it near the point. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Seattle's won it. And now it's grabbed by Niedermeyer. And that's intercepted by Ceci. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Knights play it along the wing. Passes it over. Redirected off a stick. The one-time blast. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick.
McTavish's stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Sends it out in front. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. Here in the late going of the frame, we've got a 2-1 game. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. The Knights going to work on offense. Takes the feed at the back end. And he gets in the lane to block that. Here we go, 2-on-1. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Subban's at center and ready to go. Shot, and he makes some pay as he scores on the penalty shot.
Well, this is quite a sequence to finish off this goal, James. Yes, it's about the shot going upstairs, but how about pulling the goaltender out of position and knowing exactly where you need to be with that puck to get it up high? That's a beauty.
Well, he finally ends the goalless streak against these rivals.
Well, he's cracked the code here, James, and he's feeling pretty good about it. You'd have to expect that the next few shifts, you'll see a lot of energy and physicality off him. He's invested now.
Well, there you go. We've played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Officials have dropped the puck for the third period. Let's go. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Knights have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and it'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
Seattle's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
So many teams on the power play, they shrink the zone. Sometimes you have to spread it out, try and get that coverage to move with you. They go low to high quick. They're going to open up that point shot.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Knights gain possession of the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
So he continues his point streak against these rivals, and he seems to thrive in this matchup.
Oh, he thrives, all right, James. I mean, this is why you play, right? These types of rival games that really elicit your greatest skill set, and for him, he's just been a point machine.
Even broadcasters like meaningful games, people. Steps into the offensive end.
Hughes is about to get out of the box.
The power play looking anything but as they give up a shorthanded goal with both teams back now at even strength.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Knights still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. Tries to get the puck to Miller. Slides it diagonally to Lindros. Slides it across. Scores! A no-doubter off the one-timer.
Well, that was a blistering shot. We could hear him calling for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Pounder, you know way better than I do that you can't afford to have passengers in a rivalry matchup, and for him to finally end this pointless streak with that goal, that's got to be huge.
Well, it is huge for him. It's huge for his confidence here, James, because you can sense it in his play. He was just flat. He wasn't urgent, and I think it's just because he recognized that he wasn't contributing on the offensive side of the puck.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Scooped up along the wall by Perfetti. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Siders carrying it ahead. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Fantastic save! The Knights will play it in their own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. What a glove save by Fleury. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Seattle's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. And they win the draw in their own end. Hughes works the puck in his own zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. A chance in front! Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
More than half the frame has been played here. Seattle's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Scheifele's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, and that misses!
I don't know how a goaltender doesn't flinch when they see him on the point walking into that slap shot. He gets all of it, James, but it's all about the power, and it wasn't accurate enough.
Fleury's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Seattle's taking possession in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Tarasenko's got it across the line. That's kicked away with the pad, but scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
You gotta love those teammates that just continually perform in those big games, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and when the pressure is on, they deliver. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. He is a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and you know that there's a level of urgency to his game. He brings everyone around him, and they rally towards the fight.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Seattle's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Fantilli's won the draw. Miller's got the puck in his own zone. With possession along the wall. Quick feed down low. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play.